I think you guys get the gist of it. An absolute synergistic nightmare on the top end between Vivien and the Persistence. There's really nothing the opponent can do at this point. Like, we're kind of running away with the game, which is really nice. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are playing one of the most busted Vivien decks we've ever created, and that is saying quite a bit because we've played Vivien in a lot of different builds, probably too much to be honest, but Vivien got some new friends that help this deck out a lot. If you guys aren't familiar, Vivien is a planeswalker that allows you to sacrifice a creature on the field, and then it allows you to go into your deck and find a creature of 1 mana conversion cost higher and place that onto the battlefield. And then it's got some new friends though. We've got Mosswood Dread Knight. This card is insane. It's going to be honestly a card you see everywhere in my opinion because it's so good. It's a 2-drop creature that if we use the Vivien's ability to sacrifice it to go find a 3-drop, we can still play its adventure side over and over and over. It's a 2 mana, draw 1, and then on the backside you play it for 3/2. When it dies, you get to do it all over again. It's a really sweet synergy. But the card I really want to talk about today is Virtue of Persistence. Now, for sacrificing our creatures and sending them to the graveyard, how good would it be to get them right back the next turn? Well, with the Virtue of Persistence, you can do that. It acts as a 2 mana removal spell, which is why I've got it in the 2-drop spot here. But in the late game, can play for 7, and then you reanimate a creature every single turn that we sacrifice with the Vivien. So there's this really nice cycling effect of sacking creatures to get a bigger creature and then getting that creature right back. Another great addition here is Gruff Triplets, because if we sacrifice a Gruff Triplet, we're putting 1/1 counters on the other Gruff Triplets, making them 6/6s, and then we're trying to get them right back with the Virtue. Now we have an alternate win con because we've got some really great ETB effects and things leaving the battlefield. We also get value. So we've got 1 Eternal Wanderer to bounce things like the Triplets. We bounce the Triplets, create more tokens. We can bounce the Workshop War Chief, the Titan, things like that. But there's a really good, beautiful synergy, like I said, that just kind of endlessly loops with the Vivien, which is awesome. We're also trying out the End, in my opinion, probably the most busted removal we've gotten in quite some time. This thing is nuts. Watch us blow up people's entire builds with this thing in this video, but I digress. We're gonna jump right into it. If you guys are new here, we do post videos just like this 5 days a week. So if you enjoy content just like this, if you wouldn't mind liking and subscribing, that stuff helps out an absolute ton, and I'd greatly appreciate it. With that being said, enjoy the video, and hopefully we'll see you at the end. Peace out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new video. Today we've got another Abzan list, and we've got Vivien on the hunt, one of my favorite planeswalkers, and Vivien got some new toys, some seriously powerful toys. Opening hand here, I don't think I can keep. We definitely don't want these 2 big things this early, so we're gonna have to mulligan that one away. Yikes. Okay, gonna have to mulligan that one as well. That's much better. Okay, so we can drop a Vivien here, and probably a Path to Peril, and this is really the opening hand we want almost every game if we could get it possibly. So Dread Knight, so valuable in this build, man. Absolutely crazy valuable. The ability to draw over and over and over again is next level. This is really what the whole deck was built around, is this particular card right here. It's in my opinion probably the best card we got. All right, we had the ability to kill that, no problem. Problem is, do I want to kill it right now? Not really. I think I'd rather go here. And it's pretty interesting to see that fairy come down on 2, but they're in the colors of Esper. Like, why is the white in there? What are we doing with that? You know what I mean? Good news is the Circuit Mender, whatever ends up killing it, whether it be exile or not, will have that draw a card effect. So interesting. Target player mills 4 cards, so they're running Tolvada and Atali sort of plays. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. And then let's see, each equal to number of creature cards. Okay, so we're 100% getting the Dread Knight down here. We might need to just go straight beat down and stop the opponent from getting their reanimation stuff going, you know what I mean? Like, we have to beat them to the punch by just killing them before they get to their 5 mana reanimation spell. So it's gonna be Tolvada though. 5, 6, 7. This costs 7, so we're not beating them to a Tolvada. There's no way we beat them there, especially with something like that. That's really good. That draws them a card, discards a card, and it gives them a treasure. All right, well, they didn't want to play anymore. I don't know why. I mean, with that card, anything was possible, but GG's, I guess. Yeah, in my opinion, one of the new cards for reanimation that's like a go-to is going to be that artifact that last opponent was playing. Man, this is like a really scary starting hand again. It's like the 2 mana hands. We're going first. This could end up being a mana screw situation. I can't really keep it, man. And it gets worse every time. What the heck is going on? I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know what these starts are. It's kind of crazy. But I mean, we won the last game. We could easily win this one as long as we get these Dread Knight draws. That could change a lot for us. Gotta land. What is the opponent though? Blast Zone and Azorius colors. That's gotta be some sort of control build, I would imagine. Make disappear? No. Not a make disappear. What could it be for 2 here? Fateful Absence? It could be. I just hope it's not some sort of exiling effect. A lot of people haven't really seen the value in the Dread Knight in the proper way, I don't believe, because a lot of people have been killing it all day today, allowing me to redraw cards over and over and over again. It's been really nice. All right, so I am scared to make disappear. I feel like they would have played the make disappear if they had it though, like on the Dread Knight's, you know, creature side. Exile, that's tough. Well, that's a good one. That is a good one, but it does allow me to get the Conduit of Worlds down, which I think in the late game, like right now, not very good, but the late game, this Conduit of Worlds could be busted for us, so we'll see. They do have Blast Zone though, which, you know, bummer. This too. A lot of ways to remove my artifacts, so we'll see what happens. That's gonna be the hit of the century for the end, because that's their win con. We take their entire win con out of their build. That's gonna be nice.
We can improve upon your...
And they gave me a land. Look at that. How kind. All right, Jace is gone and out of their entire deck. I think we literally might have just shut down their entire game plan here. I mean, they do have the Mind Breaker, I guess. Sunfalls, those are scary. 3 of them. 3 Sunfalls we got to look out for. No counters? Oh wow, no counters. Okay, so now we know that not to be scared of any counters, and that Sunfalls are in their deck. Okay, a lot of good information on that. We do have a problem though. They have another March in their hand right now, which does blow up the Conduit like we said. Let's get this in. Now this is a sick card here because no matter what sort of spell the opponent plays here, it's gonna draw me a card when it leaves the field. So there's a lot of value in that play. We might actually get this one, guys. I was worried at first because I thought, you know, control might be a really bad matchup for us, but the more I'm looking at this, the more I'm feeling confident that we're gonna be okay. And they wasted a March on that over the Conduit. That's kind of nuts. Did I think I missed a land drop potential and another Circuit Mender play there. I think I might have jumped ahead on my turn. Shoot. Well, that's a mistake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we're gonna go here. And let's see what the opponent wants to do here. That Sunfall, like I said, a pretty big issue though. I think that's going to be the #1 killer of our situation. And this says whenever it attacks. Okay, that's not good. That's pretty good though. That's pretty good. One, two, three, four, five, six. Let's see what they want to do with this. I kind of like this. I kind of like that. I don't know if it was the right call just because they can unearth it now, which is annoying, but it should be fine. I need to go and find I need to find another instant speed removal. Get rid of the other two potentials in there. There's 1, 2, 3. Ah, they hit all of them. Of course they did. Of course they did. They kind of play into us a little bit with that though, because now we've got the persistence and we could keep reanimating things from our graveyard every turn. Oh, that's annoying. That's annoying. At least they have to play it for the 7 though. They don't get to unearth it, right? So I guess that's something. And we know there's no counter spells, so again, we freely get to play this. I mean, we could end up just stealing some of that stuff from them too. All right, end the turn. Gotta find my, gosh darn it, I was gonna say gotta find my kill spells, but the end is what we're looking for and it's gone. Shieldred's Edict would be the next best thing. We've lost 2. Shoot, it's not looking good for us when it comes to the Mind Breaker. It's gonna be tough to beat. All right, so they draw, they gain some life, filling up their graveyard. They probably have that card in here because they want to, yeah, unearth that. No shocker there. All right, half my deck again goes to 10. Ooh, you know what I could do? Actually, I can activate my cottage to start exiling the other ones from the graveyard too. We might be okay. We might be okay here, guys. I think this is going to be the most powerful thing we have to kind of bring them to a close faster. It's going to be tough. Don't get me wrong. It's going to be tough. Oh, I can't hit this. Oh, because it's not. Okay. I see. I see. All right. Well, that's not in the graveyard, which is good and bad. Let me check my deck here. I should have 1 Shieldred's Edict, right? Yeah, I have 1 Edict. All right. And then we just got to hope and pray we can close out this next turn. So we've got 9 cards left in the build. The best play they can do is mill half my library, which is, you know, only going to be the 4 cards. So I'll be able to get another creature down this next turn. I think we've got it, guys. I think I'm overthinking this a little bit. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, we've got more than lethal. It's going to come down to whether or not they hit like a Sunfall here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They do have 5 mana, 6 mana, so Sunfall would suck. There it is. All right. We draw a card. I mean, not necessarily a great thing, though. Not necessarily a great thing. Okay. What is going to give me the most impact here? Probably this. Trying to close. Excuse me. Okay. Now we go here. That gives me 1, 2, 3. Not enough to go. It's not enough. Yeah. All right, let's go here. Hit that memory deluge. We can't have him drawing any more cards. Okay. And we didn't play anything yet, so let's take a look at what we can cast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Definitely this. All right, cool. I think we're looking good, guys. I think we're looking good. Not a lot the opponent can do with this board state. I mean, another Sunfall would suck, but we've seen 2. We've seen 2 already. And we have the ability to keep tacking in with that 4-powered cottage. What a game, huh? What a game. And then they go with the Mindbreaker. And I'm guessing because they just want to play defense with it. We'll see. Little do they know I can bounce it and we're good to go. Realm Breaker's actually pretty tough. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. Let's get this back. We cast this and we end the game. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I fight for the entire
That's out of here.
I'll handle this one.
And we good game. Let's go, man. Wow, that was a nail biter. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. We're down to not very many cards. 6 cards in the deck. But let me just tell you something, guys. That goes to show you how broken the end is going to be in this meta. To be able to shut down the entirety of that mill deck just because we were able to steal the Jaces. Next level. And then imagine we were able to take the Mindbreaker later. It just gets even crazier. What a game. All right, well, we haven't necessarily had great matchups to get the Vivien down and do some stuff with that, but I'm hoping this will be the game for it. We'll see. We will see. This is definitely a much better start than the last 2. We've had a mulligan quite a bit, so I'm happy with this hand. A lot of removal. Keeps us alive until the late game. Okay. I am going to save the Virtue because a simple path to peril should be good here. And I'll use the end on what? What do we want to get rid of? What is the most dangerous card in their arsenal? Probably the Kami. I mean not the Kami. Is it the Kami? What's it called? Kodama. Is it Kami or Kodama? All right, well, this has got to go. This is getting out of hand already. It's Kami, right? The 2/2 that keeps coming back over and over again. We got to probably use this on that. I would like to use it on like a Calyx, but the thing with Calyx is it can be taken out of the field with the Path to Peril and never seen again, you know what I mean? So, all right, well, the way the cards are falling, they're moving pretty fast here. We might want to just hit him with the Path to Peril now, but let's see. Let's see what happens. I kind of want him to unload here a little bit more, if I'm being honest. We'll take 5. Really? You hate to see it. Took a lot of unnecessary punishment there, huh? That's so unfortunate. I thought for sure they would, like I said, just unload a bit more from their hand. I can't really afford to take any more punishment, though, from these 2 creatures. So we're going to go ahead and sweep the board. At least we have a Shieldred's Edict open, too, so that works fine. That's fine. And we go Edict. Edict does a really good job of getting around that. All right, so we do have Vivien on the hunt next turn, which is fantastic. It drops some 4/4s to make some blocks, you know what I mean? So that's good. I would imagine the opponent, though, is going to have an ossification, right? You would think. So maybe the plan here should be to mill 5 and then put some creatures in my hand. I think that might be the move.
Concrete jungle. Sounds like
Oh wow, completely whiffed.
everywhere.
You hate to see that. You hate to see that. That rarely ever whiffs. So a little bit of a bummer.
Even I need rest.
All right, we get the Virtue of Persistence down though. Love that. Seal of Existence would be pretty bad here though, I'm not gonna lie. Calyx is fine. Oh my gosh, another Seal from Existence. Absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. Okay, we've got quite the hill to climb here. Yeah, it's got to be Circuit Mender. There's no doubt about it. Got to be Circuit Mender. Probably should look at taking out the Juke guy. I don't love that. I'm not gonna lie. I'd rather take out the Calyx, but the fact that Calyx is as big as it is, or is as small as it is comparatively to the Juke guy. Okay. All right, Naturalist is gone. Got ourselves a good block. We got life. Seal from Existence. Why the heck not, right? Why the heck not? I do get to draw a card. They go to 3 though, so that's gonna hurt. It's gonna take me down to 2. That's a card. I like that. That can slow the pacing down on the Calyx quite a bit. All right, here we go. And like I said, we bounce this, slow down the pacing on that, play out the Conduit. I've got some lands I can play, which is great. That's a amazing top deck right there. Oh my god, amazing. All right, no more Calyxes for the opponent. I think that should pretty much dissect their build here to where we should be able to close. All right, start making some 2/2s. Not bad, not a bad deal. And this is our backup win con, this Eternal Wanderer play. It's not even close to what I'm trying to do or trying to close games with. It's really just as a secondary option for us to bounce and take advantage of ETB effects and stuff like that. No permanents in the yard. That's kind of crazy. I should have attacked here too. That's kind of crazy. I thought we had some permanents in the yard. I can't believe we don't. Yeah, we're drawing really, really bad. Man, so many great cards there that are just in exile. Seal from Existence is Ward 3. Okay, just making sure. All right, we do gain some life off of this attacking too, which is helpful. I should have been attacking with this since last turn. Generous Visitor followed by Spirited Companion. I wonder why they were holding on to that companion. Or the Visitor, whichever one they were holding on to. I'm curious as to why they were holding on to it and not playing it. All right. Just another really good removal spell here. This card is beyond broken, guys. I can't even tell you. I can't even tell you how busted this is. I mean, taking out their Generous Visitor, I mean, we've basically dismantled their entire build. Samuel safekeeping? That's fine. That's fine. I know I can create a 2/2 here. Yeah, we send it all. Excuse me, I'm getting over a little bit of a cold here. All right, what's the deal? You got some blocks? Just gonna eat it. Man, they must have forgot they had indestructibility. They definitely should have blocked the double striker there.
We can win this together.
Wish I could use the Beseiju, but I can't. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Seal from existence. Gonna take my Wander. Doesn't really help him at all here to win the game, though. We've got more than enough to close it out here. GG's. Yep. GG's. Dude. The end. That card might get banned. That card is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. All right, it always feels really good to get some wins over big decks like enchantments, man. That felt really good. Those Steal from Existence were tough though. Opening hand here doesn't look, I mean, we've got the early removal, but not a lot happening with that one. That's a lot more removal. I guess we'll keep it. Shieldred's Edict, I suppose we'll go because we've got the sweeper. Really was looking for some draw there. All right, not an ideal matchup. Gonna need to see what, some life gain probably, right? We got to get our 5-drop, our Rhino. Yeah, this is not gonna go well. Oh, they only have one land. They missed a land drop. That's good. Gonna take some damage for this though, which feels bad. Some life gain off of the Virtue though is really nice. You get to gain 2 life off of it, which is really cool. Another Swift Spear. Gonna be able to get a really nice Path to Peril if we find another black source. Let's go! Big W. Big W. Let's hope they don't have a lot more 1-drops. Hopefully they pay for the fact that they kept the 1-lander. Nope. Nope. Huh. I wonder. Exile target controller, search controller's graveyard, hand, or library. So nothing on the field. Ooh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We take out the Phoenix Chicks. I love it. Absolutely love it. Nothing from the opponent on this play. I love that. I don't love that we're pretty much out of things to do here though. Got the Conduit of Worlds, which is nice, but that's not exactly what I want against Mono Red. We're trying to move quickly here. And against Mono Red, Conduit of Worlds isn't going to do a whole lot for us. That's more of a late game grind move. Play with fire. All right, where's our life gain here? We really need it. We need to get the Workshop War Chief here. Workshop War Chief, or like a Circuit Mender or something. That'd be nice. Godric with some haste. Hate to see it. I mean, we have the mana to play this, right? Which is cool. That might be the move, but all it takes is a single lightning strike for us to be donezo. Taking damage anyways, no matter which one of these we play. All right, it's got to be these guys. Let's go, Gruff Triplets. See what you got. And there's a lightning strike to the face. I figured as much. We didn't have really a great hand to compete with Mono Red, so you know, a loss isn't terrible there. Not the end of the world. We'll take the L. All right, well, I'd really like to get some Vivien going here, man. I definitely haven't seen enough Vivien and enough combos popping yet. And we get another really bad opening hand. I don't know what these opening hands have been this whole video, but they have not been good to us at all. I mean, what do you even do, man? What do you even do? I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to roll with it though. Gonna have to roll with it. All right, we get an Eternal Wanderer, which is really good with the Circuit Mender, I will say. If we can get somehow the Circuit Mender down and then work our way to a Wanderer, which is so unlikely going against black-blue here. Mender's either going to die or something's getting countered along the way, but we didn't see any sticks for the counter, which is great. I wouldn't mind getting rid of that. I would not mind. Okay, a lot of sweepers. This might actually be a pretty good matchup for us here. Silent Spider. Oh. Okay, so they're going to do some milling here on us. Fair enough. They're really trying to beat us with our own cards here. That's their goal, so. That should be interesting. At least we know they don't have any counters in hand, which is good. Aside from what they might have just drawn there. I saw some make disappears, right? Oh, they're not going to even show me. Pretty sure I saw some make disappears in there. Could be wrong. Siphon Insight. I'm about to be able to get the Eternal Wanderer in, which is going to be an absolute cash cow for us with the Mender down. Hopefully they didn't take our Vivien. But they get to go in twice here. Let's see what they find. I would imagine they're going to play one of them this turn. No, they're not. Okay. Let's attack into the opponent here. Again, we don't run any counter spells. That's tough. That's tough because I would have liked to have blinked that back and forth. It is what it is. All right, we get a land. Not ideal. One card in hand we don't know about. Of course, it's going to be a make disappear. Watch. C double. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. All right. Well, they're going to probably plus as we keep creating 2/2s, which isn't great. I do have a land, though, that can attack into the opponent eventually, which is nice. I definitely didn't expect a C double. That's pretty good.
Have a nice trip.
Invasion of Amonkhet. They dropped the make disappear. I love that. Ugh, okay. That's no good. Oh, that's a really good hit, though. All right, let's see what we hit here. Come on, give me something good.
I bought us some time.
Nice, now we're cooking. Okay, now we're cooking. We got ourselves our 4/4 land that can hit their graveyard, do some exiling, which I love. Absolutely love, because you know they're trying to play off their graveyard here. Mostly my graveyard, though.
We can win this together.
Path to Peril here is pretty nice. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. And they get my Titan of Industry. You know what's good, though, about this is I do have the Wanderer just to blink it, so be it. They can get my Titan, have it. And did they get anything out of their end? They didn't get anything off their end. I mean, that's pretty good. I'll take that all day. All right, let's do this. I mean, this is too good, honestly. They're playing right into our board. Like, this is so good. All right. And then we get a Titan of Industry back. I mean, that's value on value. We end the turn here. Let's see. So destroy That works off of destroying just like this does. So shield counters are going to be imperative here. Let's get a shield counter. And what else? Is there anything we want to destroy? Not really. All right, we'll get a 4/4. We'll get a 4/4. Put the shield counter here. All right, we've officially outgrinded the opponent, I think, into the late game here. Feeling really good about this. I'm hoping they play my own 3/2 here. If I can kill it, I could just keep replaying it, which is great.
You haven't seen the last of me.
Which card did they choose here?
Kneel before the Emperor of Kamigawa.
Yep. I figured that might happen. Oh, that's a great hit right there. There's so many ways I can do this. It's not even funny. Like, we're going to absolutely run away with this game here in a second. That's fine. That's totally fine. All right, my turn. Gotta go here. Gotta go here. Oh, no way. Oh, I thought they had to make this appear. Oh, I thought for sure we were toast there. That's good. All right, we create a 2/2. Can't be mad at that. This is going extremely well right now. I just hope they don't concede before we start, you know, doing our thing with Vivien here. Got to get Vivien in next turn, and we'll start popping off here. So we've got another triplets, right? 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we got another triplets. Yeah, we got one more triplets. Titan of Industries. I think we just have the one, right? Just the one Titan of Industry. Oh, that's pretty good that they got my Conduit of Worlds. It's not bad. But yeah, believe it or not, actually, you know what? I am actually gonna go with the triplets here. Oh, this is gonna be ridiculous. This is gonna be ridiculous because we're going to sack. Wait. How do you want to do this? How do you want to do this? I think what I'm gonna do, there's so many ways I can do this. I can blink the original. Blink the original to create 2 more copies, right? And then if I sack the one, normally it would be really good because I can go get a Titan of Industry. I don't have a Titan of Industry here, right? So it's like kind of not great. I'll just create a 4/4. They got another sweeper here. They're probably gonna end up sweeping the board. I guess that's fine for now.
Let's rumble.
That's so ridiculous. That is so ridiculous. I need to get back like a Edgar here on this next go. Get back Edgar. Sack it with Vivien. Yep. That's what we're gonna do. Guys, we're having fun at this point. Like, there's really nothing to worry about on anything that we're doing here. We're just kind of having fun and doing our thing. We got so many options, man. We can go all over the place with this this sort of end game here. I'm gonna choose to do it in a really fun way. We're gonna have Vivien going. We're gonna have the Conduit of Worlds, the Persistence going. We got War Chief down now. Edgar comes back as an artifact. It's just a non-stop value here. Let's see. Let's create a 2/2. And we'll hold the kill spell here. Say go. There's really nothing that the kill spell is going to hit, though. There's the scoop. That's unfortunate. Would have really liked to have seen a little bit more, but I think you guys get the gist of it. An absolute synergistic nightmare on the top end between Vivien and the Persistence. There's really, really nothing the opponent can do at this point. Like, we're kind of running away with the game, which is really nice. That's going to do it for me today, guys. We'll be back again here tomorrow with another one. I hope you enjoyed today's list, man. This one truly has a special place in my heart. Vivien will always be one of my favorite things to play, and I think it just got so much better. Specifically that Dread Knight, it's a card that, you know, in a tough spot, like, you know, you saw us early on taking a lot of mulligans. If you can just find one Dread Knight, you know you're going to be in a good spot to constantly draw cards over and over and over, unless the opponent wants to play some sort of exiling effect, which not a lot of people are doing right now, aside from the end. And I don't think people want to use the end on a card like Dread Knight until they really see the value in that card. And I think it's going to take a while for people to realize how good it is. But anyways, I digress. This deck was a lot of fun, and we'll be back again tomorrow with another one. But also tonight, there is a live stream, so please come by, say what's up, you know, check it out. And because it's the first Wednesday of the month, we'll be doing battles against you guys, so swing by, get some games in with me if you're early enough, and get on the list. But that does it. Huge shout out if you made it this far into the video. I appreciate it very, very much. And lastly, a huge thank you to the Mardu Mob. If you guys don't already know, the Mardu Mob is the membership program on the channel, so huge shout out to them for helping support me, you know, monetarily every month. We're looking to do some really cool featured things with the Mardu Mob. I'm looking at emote artists right now, maybe extra content, things like that, but it's in the works. I'm definitely looking into it, but I want to say thank you so much for supporting me. You know, like I said, every single month monetarily, it means a lot to me, so I appreciate you. Love you guys, and we'll be back again tomorrow. Till next time, hopefully we'll see you tonight on the live stream. Peace out.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, you know Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man, man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap.